Your age, let alone your experience, what you bring to the table, in a sense, you know what I'm saying? Just because it might not suit these type of people doesn't mean that you're not good enough, that you're not worthy. Because trust me, your life, your time is way more valuable than what those people can probably do to you or for you. You feel me? Get up there. See what it's like up there with your own eyes, with your own mind, with your own perspective. You feel me? Like, that's all readily available right there within you. CEOs, what's up, your boy C. Abishon. I'm back with another video, and that's that time of the week. So let's get into a message of the week. This is to remind you and in a way regain that focus on those powerful thoughts that you might not always feel and or be present in due to the life you live. This is meant for you to relate with, thus go forth within applying the message to yourself. Whether you work a 9 to 5, attend school part-time and or full-time, raising a family of your own, let alone having to be the man of the house or the woman of the house, an athlete, someone who's living paycheck to paycheck currently, dealing with a loss, and etc. This is just a few things that come to my mind as of right now, getting you get the point. It's meant for everyone and their mamas. Also, I say currently in regard to living paycheck to paycheck because I know you can and will get yourself out that system. That being said, the message of the week for this week is age doesn't define what you can do nor experience. Early on in life, we are told what can be done and what can't be done due to age, let alone experience. This doesn't mean that you can't learn early on, let alone try regardless. When you look at the whole world instead of the specific continent that you currently are residing in, you'll realize that there are in fact people doing things that you are told you can't do currently. The reason I am bringing this up is because a lot of people think it's not possible if someone tells you you can't do it. However, the chances of that person who's telling you can't do it didn't even try it themselves is in fact pretty high. Reason being, anybody who's actually done it would have you understand that it is possible. Your current environment, your current surroundings, your current experiences ultimately can change, and it depends on what you do. Your actions define who you are, not the words, not the assumptions, nor the doubt projected by others. Reality is what you do next. And with that being said, I have 3 screenshots that I feel like go best with the message of the week for this week. So let me go ahead and share with y'all. You ready for it? All right, so the first one, I like this one a lot. I've had this one in the vault for a long time, so now I'm finally sharing it with y'all. All right, so the first one says this: there are people less qualified than you doing things you want to do simply because they decide to believe in themselves. Period. Say that one more time. There are people less qualified than you doing the things you want to do simply because they decide to believe in themselves. Period. You get me? All right, the next one says, don't allow people with no vision to kill yours. I'm going to say that one more time. Don't allow people with no vision to kill yours. No cap. Last but not least, this one says, as soon as you start believing it's not going to work is where you went wrong. Set small goals that are more obtainable. Pace yourself, don't race yourself. I'm going to say that one more time. As soon as you start believing it's not going to work is where you went wrong. Set small goals that are more obtainable. Pace yourself, don't race yourself. All right, so let's just say this. There are people in this world who are less qualified, but by chance have the opportunity to do what they want to do because they can, they're put in a situation where it's like them or the words of others, and they choose them. You get me? So by chance, if you're in a position where it's either your words or the words of others versus what you believe and what you think you can do, choose you. You get me? I feel like that screenshot in itself already tells you. You can even see, I'm sure there are people that you feel like, you can even do better than them. And that should just already put you in that mode of understanding, okay, I can do this. A lot of people just stop because they just rather choose what Bob says or what Jerry says or what they think, is what they think is right instead of what you personally think or what you can personally find or gather. You have your own mind. You have your own, you know what I'm saying? This fan kind of threw me off, but I'm still here. Understand that Your limitations is set by you, not by what Jerry says or what that resume or what that criteria says that you need. No, so what? And personally, to be honest, a lot of those requirements, a lot of that thing that says, oh, you gotta be like that, that's bullshit. That's bullshit, because half the things that they say, oh, you gotta have this and this and this, most of the times they don't even need this and this and this. You feel me? So don't let that discourage you. Don't let that be the reason why you don't go ahead and do what you want to do. Actually, matter of fact, do it in your own way. That way, it's your way, it's in your lane. Nobody can fuck with it. Nobody can get into that. You feel me? Like, what's yours is yours and what's theirs is theirs. You feel me? So, like, don't be discouraged to try. Also, understand this. This is why I even said, like, there are people doing things in different parts of the world that maybe you're not allowed to do it where you reside. For example, this is the one thing that really got me when I started college and was pursuing medicine. The fact that people in Europe at the age of 18, their unis can straight up go straight to med school at a young age. Me even reflecting to this day after I'm done with college, I wish that was something that was possible or I could do here. But it made me realize if it's possible to do it in a different world, then it is possible. In a different world, in a different country, in a different part of the world. If it's possible, then it's possible. Maybe it might not be possible here, but it's possible there. So if you have the opportunity, if you wanted to do medicine, or if you're trying to do medicine, for example, right, on some real shit, try to figure out a way where you can go do school over there instead of doing it in the U.S. And that's not trying to throw shade at the U.S. It's just being realistic with you and just being honest with you. There's a lot of bullshit in college that you have to do first, or they feel like it's necessary before you can even get onto the subject of what you're trying to learn in medicine. You feel me? You gotta learn about plant evolution. You gotta learn about the fish evolution. All this kind of stuff I feel like is kind of bogus. But that's my opinion. I know my opinion is not crazy though, because there's a lot of other people who feel the same. So it's just but I'd rather just, have you understand it might not be possible here. Your age, your experience, it might not be good enough here, but you could take yourself somewhere else and do better somewhere else. You feel me? Don't limit yourself because of your surroundings. Don't let the words of the people that's around you be what is your world. No, your world is, it could change, it can alter, it can be whatever it is that you want based off of what you do, your actions. Yeah, you. Not what Bob says, not what even maybe your older your parents in a sense might tell you, no, you have to do this, you have to be a lawyer, that's it. They might not understand your vision, so what? You could work on it on the side and then hopefully one day they might understand. If not, so what? Just don't be disrespectful. Those are your parents at the end of the day, I'll tell you that. You know what I'm saying? Love them because they brought you into this world. But just understand, you don't need to limit yourself because of what one person says. They might not understand your vision. Don't let them kill your vision because they don't understand your vision. Don't stop learning. Don't stop trying. Because I promise you, especially about that parents part that I just stated, look, most of the times I feel like when I've kind of reflected and just seen how people who are successful and how their parents are, a lot of their parents, especially if they didn't believe in them in the beginning, when they seen the outcome though, when they see the result, they're all for it. So understand, your parents might not just understand what you're trying to do right now. It might be new to them. They might not be hip to it. They might not, you feel me? But don't let that be the reason why you don't do what you want to do. Because I'm telling you, after 10 years, 15 years, you'll look back and you'll be like, damn, I could have really done this. You could have really tried this. You could have, just make sure your life isn't like that. That's the concept that we're just trying to put out there today, is that, your age, let alone your experience, what you bring to the table, in a sense, you know what I'm saying? Just because it might not suit these type of people doesn't mean that you're not good enough, that you're not worthy. Because trust me, your life, your time is way more valuable than what those people can probably do to you or for you. You feel me? You just got to develop that. You got to find that within yourself. And once you do, you know what I'm saying? It's limitless. Your options, what you can do, sky's the limit, as they say. And I feel like the reason why the sky is the limit, I mean, for that reason of like the sky being the limit, like you can't really like limit yourself to those who are just on the ground with you. You feel me? Like you can't just listen to that and be like, that's how it is, because you feel me? Like get up there, see what it's like up there with your own eyes, with your own mind, with your own perspective. You feel me? Like that's all readily available right there within you. So go do that. You feel me? And yeah, as usually like as soon as you start believing that it's not possible or hearing things like it's not possible, is where you went wrong, because you only want to be in an environment that allows you to not just feel, but like shows you, it is possible. So if there's something that you like, first of all, most of the things I feel like that comes to our mind, if we feel like it's possible, like it wouldn't like then there's a reason why it came to our mind, let alone why we gravitate to it so hard. So that already should show you that it's possible. But if you need some like type of like reassurance in a sense, you could definitely find that from people who are actually doing it, rather than those who are around you who are not even close to doing what you're trying to do. You feel me? You can't let that be the reason why you don't believe in yourself. That's where you went wrong. That's where you know what I'm saying, got to swerve on. That's where you got to avoid. That's what you got to dodge. Because you, like, again, like I said, you are your only limit. That being the case, sky is really the limit. And, yeah, no one can stop you. No one can, you know what I'm saying, tell you what this and this is, because they're not in your shoes. That's not your life. It's not their life to control. You know what I'm saying? We only have so many things that we can really control in this life. And one of those things is our actions and like the way we react to things. So definitely react to how, react to it in the best way possible, which is avoiding what people have to say, because a lot of the times, you know what I'm saying, they're just projecting bullshit. Don't acquire it. Don't believe in it. Stay away from it. Save yourself the trouble. You feel me? Anyways, that's pretty much it that I wanted to share. Before this fan gets on, I'm just going to end the video, but it's pretty much it. All right, hope that was pretty understandable. Hopefully there was something in there that I said that stuck with you, resonated with you. That's the goal of this, the message of the week in a sense. Something that's supposed to be relatable, something that can, resonate, but also really have you wake the fuck up. Because you are you, bruh. Reality is what you do next. Anyways, it's your boy, C. I'm going to catch y'all tomorrow. I love y'all. Peace.